Now children, we come to the second layer, that is stratosphere. In terms of extension, it is 50 kilometers from the point of transition, that is tropopause, up to its end. It is 50 kilometer. One most important layer, that is ozone layer, is found in this sphere. Alright, major activities takes place over here is the temperature starts rising gradually up to ozone layer, and due to the presence of ozone layer, we all know that ozone layer traps the solar radiation. So because of the presence of this layer, the sphere remains very hot, not but still hot. There is no weather phenomena taking place in this sphere like clouds, storms, rain, nothing like that. But yes, strong winds exist here. That is why hot air balloons or air balloons are sent to this layer by the scientists to study the atmospheric conditions of stratosphere. Next helpful thing is all the jet planes, they fly in this layer only to reach, because the strong winds are helpful. Now the transition point of this layer is stratopause. After that, the temperature starts rising rapidly in mesosphere. Now in mesosphere, the extent of mesosphere from the stratosphere is up to 85 kilometers. Alright, how much? 85 kilometers from the stratopause. Now in mesosphere also a lot of activities takes place. What are they? We'll come to know. In mesosphere, first of all, we'll talk about the temperature. The temperature starts decreasing rapidly in mesosphere. The highest temperature in stratosphere was 2000 degrees centigrade. 2000 degrees centigrade, maybe up to 6000 degrees centigrade. But in mesosphere, it's just vice versa. The temperature is the lowest. And the highest temperature here, somewhere here, the 9 is 100 degrees centigrade only. Now, this is the reason why meteors falling from the interplanetary space, the burning meteors that falls from the interplanetary space might have struck the earth, and all the people on the earth might have got killed because of this meteors, or life would not have taken place only. But in mesosphere, they get burnt automatically because of the low temperatures. Now, how you throw a burning ball of fire into the water, how it gets extinguished, the same process takes place over here. All the meteors get burnt over here. Now this layer is also very useful for the transmission of radio waves. We place our radio satellites in this layer, and from here the earth receives the signal of the radio waves. Alright, so this layer is major, mandatory and very helpful layer for the mankind for the survival of life on the earth's surface, isn't it? It seems very important. Now, the transition line of this layer is mesopause. Here, this line. This is called the mesopause. After that comes the thermosphere. With the name only, we come to know that the temperature must be very high in thermosphere. We'll come to know about it. Now our next layer is thermosphere. After mesopause, thermosphere starts, and this is the hottest most layer of atmosphere. Extension of this layer is 350 to 800 kilometers above the earth's surface, depending on the solar radiation received, amount of solar radiation received by this sphere. Now this is again very important layer for the people living on earth, for animals and plants, everything. How? Because in thermosphere, one layer, that is ionosphere, we can draw an imaginary line to understand it. Ionospheres exist. Here in ionosphere, electrically charged particles called ions, they move, they float in this layer. That is why we send our satellites to receive the signals, and for longer communications, for distance communication, it is very helpful. You all know the uses of man-made satellites, isn't it? So you see how now we come to the temperature. The temperature, as I have already mentioned that the thermosphere is the hottest layer of the atmosphere. You know children, in thermosphere temperature can even cross 1500 degree centigrade. So you see the condition of this layer, it is the hottest. Alright, and very helpful layer again for mankind. The transition point of thermosphere is thermopause, and after that exosphere comes. Alright, thermosphere, the electrically charged particles called ions floating over here in ionosphere, they receive the signals very easily, and which is helpful to send back to the earth surface, and for longer or distance communication it is very helpful, isn't it? One more important point, that is aurora borealis, the northern lights. We also call it northern lights. I cannot describe you the color, because sometimes it appears blue, sometimes violet, sometimes green, usually green. These lights appear here in the outer regions of thermosphere. They can be easily seen from the Arctic region of the earth surface, the northern poles. From the northern poles, the Arctic regions, these lights can be seen easily, the aurora borealis. People from European countries also claim sometimes to see these lights. So this light appears due to the magnetic field which is created by the earth surface. Because of that, these lights appear there. You'll come to know about this in your later classes in physics. After this layer comes the exosphere. We'll come to know about it. Our exosphere, the outermost layer, extends up to 1000 km from the earth surface. Alright, the temperature fluctuation is very high in this layer. That is, it can be from 0 degree to 1000 degree centigrade also. Alright, the maximum known is 1700 degree centigrade. Now, in this layer, different types of gases. You remember the pie chart I drawn on the board? The pie chart showing you the components of gases in the atmosphere. Few gases, the trace elements, those trace elements are found in this layer only. Neon, hydrogen, helium, and one more gas. Neon, hydrogen, helium, and one more gas is in the trace element xenon. All these trace elements gases are found in this layer only. Alright, so it is again another important layer, because these gases play an important role in our life too. You must have heard about the nuclear weapons. The hydrogen gas is usually used in that. So this is the last layer, that is exosphere. After that, interplanetary space starts. So this was the 5 layers of the atmosphere. More point, children. The space station and the satellites are suspended by the scientists in the outer reaches of this layer only. Alright. So to read the space, to know about the space, they are suspended over here only.